you place some type of meaning behind it, that's when it becomes something. That's when it becomes an identity. That's what it's like. Because really, because when you go back to Egyptian philosophy, the Eye of Horus. The Eye of Horus is you know, the one the Eye of Horus, and then you go to
So these things don't mean nothing, like the symbols, isn't it used? So these things don't mean
yeah, because when you go to the
like the
media,
evil, it takes away the evil eye, takes away the evil.
simplistic. Right now, it's just an eye. Well, obviously,
Because what's wrong with you? I know. Just an eye. What's wrong with you? That's what you said to me yesterday.
see, well now, the symbolism. Certain symbols.
And then I use, oh, the devil said it shall come one way, but God said it shall come in 7 ways. So you people that are tired of it, what's going to come this way?
Don't pay any attention to these things.
Oh, okay. Oh, so all these things that I'm saying, yeah, don't mean nothing.
Really simple.
Yeah. So it's only now that, I'm like, oh, but it means there's a meaning.
Yeah, there's meanings behind it. That back there, that might have a meaning too. But you believe in this. That doesn't, it's not applicable. It's not powerful.
Takes away,
When you go to the music industry, you see that. Like Beyonce, the diamond sign, the Eye of Horus, even the back of the American dollar bill. See the pyramid, you see the overseeing eye. Even the Lord of the Rings, you see the eye. It all goes back to the Eye of Horus. Egyptian mythology. Yeah. And the Ocean eye meaning all seeing, all knowing. Meaning the so-called white man is trying to play God. He wants to be all knowing and all seeing. Part of his control is the chip. To know what you're doing, your transactions, everything where you're going, the track and tracing, everything where you're going is part of that thing they put inside of you. So they can monitor you, everything that you're doing. Your everything. So that's part of the whole demonic spirituality behind it all.
So when God looked around the walls of Jericho 7
times.
The number 7 is
completion. Let me bring up a quick piece of paper.
And then my friend told me the Chinese, if they believe in the number 8.
Never mind the Chinese, man.
This is what I need to bring up this for the game.
Focus on your people. Focus on what we have.
Yes.
Never mind other nations. Forget other nations. Only our people, because we're everything. We're next to rule the earth. The earth is ours. We're next to rule. Once this happens, right? We're next. So that's our hope. Shalom, Yahweh, Shalom, Shabbat, before.
Yes. Release the reach.
You have a question? Well, you know about the Israelites? Yeah. So, we're the Israelites. We're the children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We're bloodline descendants, so-called black people. And the indigenous people of America. We're the Israelites. We're the children of Jacob, Isaac, and Abraham. People are taken as slaves to the Arab countries, the East Indian and the Americas, Brazil, Jamaica, those people that put on slave boats, those are the children of God. We're the people of the Bible. We read about the Bible and the children of God. And when they went through captivity, they went Egypt, Babylon, Syria. That's our history. It's us. So we come out to let our people know what they don't know. To let them know this is who we are. Right? And everybody that ever enslaved us, captivated us, let me get in Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 10. Jeremiah 30, verse 10. Oh shit. I didn't even see that.
Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 10. It says, hear the word of the Lord, O ye nations.
Jeremiah 30, verse 9.
Jeremiah 30 verse 10. Therefore, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save them from afar. Right?
Well, it's good, it's good. Continue reading.
Right? Therefore, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid.
Yeah, because other nations have made us afraid. East Indians, the Arabs, the Chinese, the so-called white man in particular. But we will be saved from our enemies. So we're trying to impart this knowledge to our people. We have something to hope for, man. Come on.
Jump down to verse 16.
Continue reading.
Right. Verse 11. For I am with thee, saith the Lord.
Our God is with us, the God of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob. Not Ishmael, the God of our forefathers. Is with us. Come on.
For I am with thee, saith the Lord, to save thee, though I will make a full end of all nations, whether I have scattered thee.
So the Lord is going to make a full end of all these other nations, of their power structures, of their rulerships, of their riches and wealth. The Lord is going to make a full end of them, their militaries. Huh? That would be like a more accurate, not actual photographic, or a more accurate depiction of our Messiah according to what the scriptures say when he looks at him.
Yet will I not make a full end of thee, but I will correct thee in measure, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished. For thus saith the Lord, thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous.
So our wound is incurable, and our wound is grievous. Like a person or an animal that's received a grievous wound, like a real, you can't heal it. Like, the only thing you can do for that person is a mercy killing. Just put out of his misery, kill him. You can't perform an operation, it's too far gone. If you look at our people, we're so destroyed, it's hopeless for us. Our wound is incurable. Come on.
Verse 13, there is none to plead thy cause, that thou mayest be bound up, and thou hast no healing medicines.
There is no healing. There's no one to heal us. We've had different leaders that's tried to heal us. Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X Factor, Martin Luther King. What's this guy, man? I forget his name. All these guys, Jesse Jackson. But none of them have been able to heal us.
Oh, my God.
But we're going to get to the point. Come on.
Verse 14. Back in Jeremiah 30, verse 14.
Right.
All thy lovers have forgotten me. They seek thee not. For I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy.
All our lovers are these different idols. These different gods. The god of the Arabs. They say is Allah. Now, the Arabic language is a derivative of ancient Hebrew. The word Allah is a Hebrew word, which means God. Ishmael spoke Hebrew. Muhammad spoke Hebrew. The dialect, the language itself. Ishmael was a Hebrew. They're Hebrew Ishmaelites. Because Ishmael was the first son of Abraham. Isaac was the second son. So they were all Hebrews. So the word Allah was always said in ancient times, even prior to Muhammad. This was always said from the beginning of time, Allah, this means God. That's all it means, God. But Allah has a name. What is the name of Allah? See? His name is Yahweh. That's the name of the Most High. That's Proverbs 30. The brother do. Proverbs 30. What is his name? What is his son's name? Thou canst tell. Word. Bring up.
In Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 4, who hath descended up into heaven or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fist? Who hath bound the waters in a garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name? And what is his son's name, if thou canst tell?
It's a mystery. What's his name? And what's his son's name? When they say son, God didn't have sex with nobody. But I was getting up on a point, but I don't know. God don't have sex. You don't have sex in the spirit world. We're talking about his son, talking about his creation, what went forth from him, which was his word. That's what I mean, his son. I mean his only creation, which was his word. His word came forth from him and created all things.
John 1:1.
Where you at?
John 1:1.
We're going on topic.
What's the point?
But wait. Because it was going back to Jeremiah 30. I don't want to go off topic. Right, cool. So he said, what's his name and what's his son's name? Right? So what's the name of the Most High? The scripture says only the elect is going to praise his name. That's an let me get it real quick. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 17, verse 10. And the elect shall praise his holy name. Short, but it is powerful. Because amongst our people, there's a select, chosen, that's been predestinated to be delivered from this. A nuclear holocaust. And they gonna praise the name of the Most High. The end of the so-called white man's war. Give me that 2nd Ezra chapter 6. Yo. You just came unawares like a thief in the night.
Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Yeah, you're good, brother. Yeah. Nice to see you.
2nd Ezra 6. You know what I'm
Okay, really, yeah?
Read up.
All right, that's good.
Right, it's the second Ezra, chapter 6, starting at verse 7. And it says, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first? Second Ezra 6, starting at verse 7. Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times?
That right there, that was he is the second in command of England. The Mars, right? That's the elder second, right? And usually, if any orders come down, it's going to be through him. He's the one that, in fact, if any brother gives a problem, say, yo, yeah, you're suspended or you're out of the camp. So that's the elder there, man. Yeah? So let's read that again. Let's read that.
Second Ezra 6, starting at verse 7 again. Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of him that followeth.
Verse it says, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? And that's the main question that any brother should be asking themselves. When is this shit gonna, when is all this gonna end? When is it gonna end? When is it gonna be the parting, the end of the first and the beginning of it that follows? We can't give you an exact deadline. I can't give you the exact hour, the day, the hour, but there isn't a day and an hour. It tells you that in Revelation 9. That the
And also Job 14 verse 5.
there is an exact day and a time, but the Most High hasn't given us that knowledge of it. Even Yahweh Shai don't know it. That's the one thing Yahweh Shai don't know. It's the day when he's appointed to return. Yahweh Shai knows everything. Not for one thing Yahweh Shai don't know the exact time when he's going to come back. You don't know that. Let me just get a preset. Hold on. I've got some things. What's it? Acts. Right? Acts. Right, I'm going, right? So it says, the point is in verse 31. Acts chapter 17, verse 29, right? You know me, I like reading to this. For as much then as we are the offspring of the Most High, we ought not to think that the Godhead is like unto gold, or silver, or stone, graven by art and man's device. Right? And the times of this ignorance, the Most High winked at. But now, commandeth all men everywhere to repent, because he hath appointed a day in which he will judge the world in righteousness by that man whom he hath ordained, where he hath given assurance to all men, in that he hath raised him from the dead. So the Most High has appointed a day in which he will judge the world in righteousness by that man. So there's an exact time. Right? And what's that scripture in 2nd Ezra?
I got here.
Where you was at 9?
9, yeah.
But that's not the one though. That's not the one on what?
Especially the time delivery.
Hold on, hold on. Second Ezra 4 verse 36. 4 verse, second Ezra chapter 4 verse 36. Right? Right.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra 4 verse 36. And
Let's take time because Russian.
okay,
Right? So the Most High does everything in terms of time. Hold on, let's get to the point. The Most High does everything in terms of time. And when you look at the word time, when you Google it, it means a schedule or a shift. So the Lord don't do things with his emotions, you know.
yeah.
The Lord does everything by a schedule. He doesn't care about the in-betweens. Who gets killed, who gets double pregnant women and children. He doesn't care about women. Most doesn't care. There's a business with that. He's not a respecter of persons. He cares about the exact time where things have to be done. And that's it. And who gives a shit about what he wants to be done? That's what the Most High cares about. And all the other in-betweens, the Lord doesn't give a damn about. These average people care about that. Oh, but this, and so I said, he's above your, he's above what you do. He says, my ways are not your ways, and my thoughts are above your thoughts. So the mind of the Most High is far out there, man. Like we think on an emotional, carnal minded level. Most High ain't like that, man. This is pure, look, man, this is my will, get it done. My way. That's what come on.
You don't go yet? Okay. Can I start from 34?
Where you at? 30 or
34, yeah?
Go.
This is 2nd Ezra 4 verse 34. And he answered me saying, do not thou hasten above the Most Highest, for thy haste is in vain to be above him, for thou hast much exceeded. Did not the souls also of the righteous ask questions of these things in their chambers?
But don't hasten above what the Most High wants. Certain things have to happen. That the disciples wanted the kingdom to be established 2,000 years ago. But they didn't realize that we have to fall away. We have to forget our heritage, our language, we have to forget our customs, we have to forget everything. Before that day would come, when we would finally be restored in the earth again. That's what the scripture says, don't hasten above the maker. Everything is in process of time. Come on.
Verse 35. Did not the souls also of the righteous ask question of these things in their chambers, saying, how long shall I hope of this fashion? When cometh the fruit of the flower of our reward? And unto these things Uriel the archangel gave them answer and said, even when the number of seeds is filled in you, he have weighed the world in the balance.
See, that's we're getting into it. The Most has weighed the world in the balance. Coming now.
Verse 37. By measure have he measured the times,
Right?
and by the number have he numbered the times. And he doth not move nor stir them until said measure is fulfilled, be fulfilled.
The Most High deals with maths. Deals with mathematics. So the Most High, he's a mathematician, man. He's sitting up there counting the days. And he's saying, listen, by measure have you measured the times, and by number have you numbered the times. And he does not move. I mean, he's not going to intervene or do nothing until the said measure is fulfilled. Some people say, if there's a God, man, why don't he come down and do something? Yeah, because the time is looking out. Job 14 verse 5. The Most High deals with. If there's a God, there's so much evil on earth. Yeah, because the sins of this place hasn't reached the height. When it's reached to its fullest, that's when the Most High comes down, man. And in the city. And the harvest is now ripe. What's that in Genesis where it talks about the sins of Sodom has reached? It's starting to rain now, man.
It's like in Genesis 18, where Abraham's talking to the angels and they say,
Lord, I know you're going to do this to me.
The one that seems to rise,
Yeah. It's coming now, yeah. You have to come out. All praise to your heart, Bashir, bro.
Are you going to carry on or?
all praises to
Huh?
our
You leaving now?
You have to go, man. It's raining, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Shalom.
See you later.
Every Thursday we're out here if it's not raining. Yeah. Shalom. Have to come.